laying in the van this morning having my coffee as I do, and I thought maybe I'll do a what I eat in a day today. I love what I eat in a day videos. I used to watch them all the time. God, I guess I don't anymore, but I used to, and I still love them, the idea of them. Especially me being plant-based. I feel like, I mean, a lot of the time people are like, what do you eat? And I do think that a lot of people are curious about this way of living and eating, like kindly with less impact on our animal friends. So I think it's really valuable to share all the different ways you can do that. It doesn't have to be salads. I don't like eating salad, so but I will say that if this video makes it, this is like a meant to be miracle because I have started so many of these videos, like a what I eat in a day video. I'll do an intro, I'll film breakfast, and then I never pick up the camera again. So we'll see. We'll see. Good morning. It's been a few hours, just been on my computer working, not quite ready for lunch, but I need something. And I drink this much water, right? It was full. When you saw it, it was like, here, I drank that, filled it up, drank all this. This thing that I'm about to make, here's what happened. Maybe like 4 or 5 days ago, it was really kind of cold here, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's fall. Let's go do all the fall things. Let's go get apple cider and go shopping for pumpkins and all this stuff. So I looked it up to see if Starbucks had like a apple cider, and there was an option to like make an apple cider there. So we went to Starbucks and we had this apple cider that is, I mean, just so full of sugar and crap, I'm sure, right? But it was delicious. I probably haven't been to a Starbucks in over a year, but we went that day, we got apple cider, it was so good. The next day I found myself back at Starbucks. So I decided we're gonna learn to make this ourselves. So that's what I'm gonna make right now. And it is going to be full of sugar, but I did make one of the syrups myself. So this is what you need. If you do decide to just go to Starbucks and get this, it is plant-based, friendly. You ask for steamed apple juice with 2 pumps of caramel syrup and 2 pumps of cinnamon syrup. Cinnamon dolce, whatever. To make it at home, we are using apple juice. I went ahead and bought salted caramel syrup. Okay, first we have to heat up the apple juice. I am heating mine up on the stove. I don't use microwaves. This house came with this microwave. We have never not once used it since we've lived here. I haven't used a microwave in 7 years. Did you know that microwaves were actually invented as a weapon? Don't use the microwave. So I'm heating up my apple juice on the stove, as I do with everything. And then I actually couldn't find any cinnamon syrup, so I found a recipe to make some myself. And this is basically just water and sugar and cinnamon. But it's mostly brown sugar instead of white sugar. I think this is gonna be really good. If I was a real YouTuber, I would have a very thin slice of apple and a cinnamon stick in here. It's so good. Very sweet. Next time, way less caramel, like way less. But it's so good. I decided it's lunchtime. Just making a couple different kinds of toast. Huge toast lover. I do use white bread toast sometimes, but today I'm using sesame Ezekiel bread. One of my favorite toasts is just hummus and nuts and sriracha. So I'm gonna do that on one. Sunflower seeds and some cashews. People think it's so weird that I put cashews right on my toast, but it's so good. The crunch is so satisfying. And then on this other one, I'm going to do avocado. And I'm gonna start with mustard. Oh, this feels really soft. Not bad, not bad. Depending on the size, sometimes I use a whole one and sometimes I don't. A little salt. Do like sunflower seeds on this also. And I enjoy sriracha on everything. This is actually from Thrive Market. It does taste a little bit different than regular sriracha. It's just a little bit sweeter. I think I like the original better. Something I was just trying out. That's lunch. Dinner time. Okay, for dinner She's like, I didn't think anyone was home. Who are you talking to? Tonight for dinner, I am making sweet and sour tofu with a stir fry and some rice. All right, I have my tofu all drained and cut into this size and shape. This is what I decided I wanted to make. And we are supposed to marinate this with paprika and salt and lemon juice. So we'll see what happens here. I was supposed to use a real lemon. I didn't have one. I would say those are pretty well coated, and now we just wait. And now we are going to coat these in cornstarch. And after you get them coated like this, you bake them. Okay, we're gonna make a little saucy glaze here. Rice vinegar, soy sauce or tamari, tomato paste, and some sriracha. It's not like terrible, but I'm gonna put a little agave in here.